welcome to my channel. I'm Lydia with Raindrop Lila, and today I'm going to show you guys a journal I made, and I'm going to actually start with this envelope. And I made this for I made a card, and basically it's the same color scheme as the journal. And here's the envelope. So basically the envelope is a printable in my Etsy shop. Okay, so what I did was I printed the envelope and then I turned the paper over and I printed this paper on the other side so that when you open it, it has this pretty print on the inside. So, and then I also use these pretty butterflies are from Paper Daisy Journals, and I will link them below. And so this is the card I made. The paper is by, this paper is Anna Griffin. She probably doesn't make it anymore, but anyways, the card, this vintage image right here is in my Etsy shop. And then the butterfly again is from Paper Daisy Journals. And so, okay, so this is the card. And I'm just gonna tuck the flap underneath so it kind of keeps it closed. Okay, so this is the journal. And I'm going to set this aside. This is a little package I'm including. Okay, so this is the journal I made. And the cover took quite a while to put together. Okay, did I lose a flower? No, this is from here, hopefully. Okay. So basically, I'm going to talk a little bit about the cover. This right here is a printable, and it's going to be in my shop. Hopefully, by the time I post this on YouTube, I'll get this on in my shop also. So what I did is I tore it up, and I kind of stitched this little ruffle at the top. This is from Marlene with Uniquely Ella. The ruffle, I think it's so pretty. The roses are from her also. She just sent me some happy mail, and so I just used those. And then this white lace is from her too. So she has a lot of inspiration pieces in her shop. This lace right here is from Marlene and with Uniquely Ella. And then this, let's see, this lace, this lace, this lace, this lace, and this is from Denise with A Tattered Dream. So I used all this lace. It just worked out kind of perfect because I just love the way it turned out. I think it's so pretty. And this is some fabric my sister sent me, and what I did was I just made a little ruffle and I sewed it on there. And now the lace, a lot of the lace is glued on, and I also used some stitching on some of it. This is a Tim Holtz cutout. And then I used some tulle underneath. So I used a lot of layers to create this. And this right here at the top is actually a pocket. And then you can actually just journal on the back. Or you can even put glue a picture on the back, and it kind of tucks in here. And this is a little tag. And then again, you can journal on the back. Most of the printables in this journal is gonna be in my shop by the time I list this on YouTube, because it might take me a while to edit the video and post it. So hopefully I'll be able to share it on there. Okay, so basically when I created this journal, originally I was going to use this flap and just glue it down. But I kind of thought this would be really cool to just open up. And so it's almost like a folio, but not really. It's actually a journal. But sometimes I like that. I like to work with what I have and just make it a little bit interesting. So this is a journal, but then this opens up. And so we have a bunch of pockets here. So basically what I love about pockets is when I work on a journal, it's nice to tuck in everything that I want to use into one of these pockets. And so this is actually going to be a baby book, so you can see it says Once Upon a Time. This is a baby book for a little girl, so basically I'm thinking the way I would use it is as I print my photographs, or maybe go throughout my day, sometimes I'll jot down notes about my child or milestones or whatever. And so what you can do is you can just tuck in those pictures in here, or little notes or little memorabilia or cards. And so you have them ready to work in or to add throughout the journal. So I love pockets for that reason. Plus, even once the journal is completed, it's still nice to have little pieces to just kind of explore and pull out and look at. So that's what I love about pockets, is you can just add your pieces there. And so I added a ton of pockets here. So, and then I also included some of my printables in here. So like the tag, and this is like a perfect little place to write about the, the baby, or, different memories. And then you can just either tuck them back, or you can take them and just glue them down and create kind of your own layout. So I added some printables in here. I think this is so cute too. This could be either a date or a title, and what you can do with this is, if you have I left some blank space like this, so you can just put this down and then put a photo in there. That would be so cute. So, okay, and then here's this. Okay, and so I included some sentiments. I think these are so cute. And then this, you can either write on it, you can journal, and then just use it again. Okay, not there, but you can use it on a page somewhere. Or you can glue a little photo right on top of it and then put it in your journal. So I think I've been making a lot of frames. I actually have some of these frames from my, in a black and white kit that I used for a baby journal about a year and a half ago, something like that. And so I took those and I edited them and I made them work for this kit. So now I have kind of like a peachy pink color scheme with like little baby, for a baby themed journal. So then here I have a larger frame, and I think it's so pretty. And again, you can either journal on there, or you can put a photo. Like that looks so pretty right there. Okay, and then this right here is again a printable, and basically you can just journal inside. I love to use these to kind of write what my kids did, or special memories. And you can even put a little wallet size photo would fit perfectly on there. And the little butterflies are, this one is from Paper Daisy Journals, and this one's from Angela Kerr Designs. So I will link them below. Okay, these are from my Etsy shop. This is like a little rose print that I made, and I really like that. This is a little vintage print, and then I did a lot of floral cutouts also. Okay, so the cool thing is about this right here, this is where you would put a photo, and I included this in there because what you can do is, let's say you have your photo, and which would be bigger than this, but let's see. Let's say you have your photo and you need the size. So what you would do is you would put it over it and then just trim off the excess, and then you can stick your photo in there, and that kind of helps with the sizing. But then this paper right here, you can always just use it as a journaling, for journaling, and just tuck it in here, or you can use it to mat another photo. So you can use this for both, kind of. You can kind of use, it has kind of multiple purposes for that. I just felt like that would make it really easy. Okay, so now this is a printable. The butterflies again are from Paper Daisy Journals, And I love the peachy color. I think they worked so well. The frame is going to be in my shop, and then the little label that says Princess is in my shop also. And then the lace I got in some Happy Mail also from my sister. Okay, so this closes up. Okay, so here I have a verse. It's basically a blessing, and I love this verse for baby books. So actually, it actually works for everything. I think that the Jewish rabbis used to actually pray this over the whole church, the synagogue. Okay, so this right here, I added some just some pretty cardstock that can be used either for journaling or so these are just some pretty cardstock for journaling, or you can, okay, so I can show you what I've done in the past. I think this is so pretty. Again, I would grab a photo, and this one's this way, and then you just mat it on here. See, so that would be so cute. And then I even included one of these fussy cut flowers, and you can glue it on top of there, and you have a little frame, and then it can just get tucked back in there, and it's just kind of like a pretty little place for your photos. Okay, and then this you can just kind of use it for collaging. Again, you can add a photo in here and use it for collaging, or you know. So I love to add some of this pretty paper. It's kind of like it adds a little bit of color to your pages. And then here's this, and I'm going to show you guys. It's actually like a little tuck spot, and inside I have some more bits and pieces. I always find that it's so nice to have these little pieces. They're almost like stickers, except you glue them down. And so just adding them throughout the journal makes such a nice little, it's just nice detail. Okay, and this one, what I usually like to do is I like to use it as a date, or you can even use it as a little journaling spot, and then you can glue a picture down here. So I'm just showing you guys how I would use them. Okay, and again, keep in mind you can add journaling on the side or in here. And another fun thing, let's say you use these up right here in the journal, and you have a little tuck spot. You can put a little note in there, or like some little pictures or memorabilia or something. And then this gets tucked in here, and you kind of have like almost like a secret little spot with, it's almost like a surprise. When you go through the journal and you find things in like in these little tuck spots, a lot of times when they're tucked away, you kind of forget about them. So when you pull them out, it's almost like a surprise. You're like, oh, I remember that. So it's kind of part of the experience of a journal, I think. Okay, so here again, a spot for a photo, and this lifts up right here. And basically you just tuck in a picture in there. This is, again, you can just use, let's see, you can add a photo, or you can just write on there. I just love this paper. Most of the paper I used in here are printables, but I wanted to also include this vintage piece. I think it's so pretty, and it's really thin. And you can see it's a little bit torn, and it kind of keeps to the vintage junk journaling idea, even though this journal is more of a scrapbook journal, I would say. But I wanted to do that, just kind of, it gives a nod to that, to the idea of a junk journal. So, okay, and then you have this. This is pretty. I love this paper. Again, you can just collage on it or add photos. I think as a baby book, that's kind of what I go with. I use a lot of, I do a lot of photos. And again, I added some cardstock in here. so that you can use this throughout the journal. You probably want some contrast though, so I'm looking for a page with more contrast, like right here. This will look good on this side. And so the idea is you can just tape this and in your journal, and then just add a photo or a note, and it looks so pretty. So that's why I included this here. And again, this is a little tuck spot, so you can add little pieces in here, like cards or little notes. Okay, so this is another, it's a frame, and then this pops out like this. So again, you can trace around it to make it easier to kind of cut out your photo. And then this can be just a journaling card, and you can tuck it in anywhere else. I mean, you can even tuck it in here. Like, how cute is that? Yeah, I like that. So sometimes I'll leave spaces like this empty so that you can kind of tuck things in. And it is like a little surprise. It makes it interactive. And it's, again, part of the experience of a journal to have like different elements in here that you can interact with. And these are printables from my shop. This is my pink digital, and I thought it was so cute with all the little hearts, and it kind of worked perfectly with this color scheme. Okay, and so here's another tuck spot. And then this is again the other side of that page. And this is a little tuck spot. Again, you can just tuck in some photos. I tuck these little cards in. These are also from my Etsy shop. And again, you can just journal some things on the back, maybe something about the baby. And then, of course, there's a title. You can either write a word on there, a title, or a date could work also. Okay, so this right here, this cutout is actually from, let me see, Dust to Roses. She had a collage, and I kind of tore this off and used it, and I cut out the image in the center. And then again, this is from Angela Kerr. This is from Paper Daisy Journals. And I cut the butterflies out, and I only glued the middle part so that you can kind of see that they lift up a little bit, and I think that dimension makes it look so pretty. Okay, so here's the deal. This is actually a journaling card, and I use washi tape on here, so technically you can just take it and remove it very gently. And again, you can grab a photo of your child and put it in there so that their face is like right there. And then this could be just a journaling card. You can just use it here or just tuck it somewhere and write on the back, because that's a really cute image. But the idea is that you might want a picture in here. And you know what? I think a black and white photo in here would be really, really pretty too. Okay. So again, more space either for journaling or for photos. Again, here I would actually use a photo, but obviously you can journal instead. But how cute is that? I left the bottom open. This could be a tuck spot too, actually. See, it kind of holds it in place. I think that's so cute. Let's try another one. It kind of covers too much, but anyways, you see the idea. It's such a cute little spot for a photo. And basically you can just glue it down, honestly, or you can just journal. So I think that's really pretty. Okay, and then here's another page. Again, the butterflies are from Paper Daisy Journals, and you can even lift this up and journal on the bottom too, if you wanted to. And then again, this is perfect for journaling, or of course you can put a photo in here, kind of like that. Okay, it might need to be a little bit smaller. Maybe like this. So yeah, that would be pretty, a little photograph in there like that. So Again, this is kind of like a little tuck spot. You can actually put a photograph in there. That would be cute also. Or you can just go, let's see, I included this right here. I think this is so pretty. It almost looks like she's dreaming of flowers with this little flower cutout coming out like that. And then this is a little tag, and you turn it over and it's got a little pocket and another tag, and then this is a little label, and this would be cute. Like, how cute is that? I mean, you can use it anywhere, and then you can have a photo right above it. So I think that's so cute. And then again, a little tag. Again, here's another idea. You can grab, let's say you have your photo that you want to use, and you can actually go like this. And so basically you have a title there, you have a photo there, and then this, if you don't glue the photo down all the way, just like glue it on the sides, like on 3 sides, then this you can write about the photo and then just tuck it in like that. Like, how cute is that? I mean, you can even go like this and leave it visible. Yeah, you can even do that. And so you can just journal. So those are just some ideas of how I use pieces like this in my journaling. I think that's so cute. And okay. Oh, and you know what? I'm gonna show you guys another thing. You can also go like this. That's a tuck spot too. Okay, and then these here are just some quotes. I think that they work really well for a baby book. And again, I love to use these maybe with a photo, or let's see, like they can go like this. If you have a photo, let's say your child's more on the side and you have empty space, white space right there, you can go like this. Okay, or you can just set it down and you can journal on top of there. Let's see. So I love to use these with my, they're kind of like great little titles or journaling prompts. Like, how pretty is that there? I would just trim off that section right there so that it looks like it's going off the page. And how pretty is that? And then again, you can add a photo, and that's like such a quick and easy way to do a page layout. Okay. Okay, so these go up here. And honestly, I love using wallet-sized pictures in my journals. I use 4x6s. Of course, if they go up and down like that, I use 4x6 photos, but I love using wallet-sized pictures because I can always map them. I mean, think about, you know, when you layer a photo, it just gives you more dimension, I suppose. I don't have contrasting colors here, but basically I would layer them. You can see here, this is kind of layered. You have the basic, more of a yellow color, and then you have this one, this frame on top. So that's always kind of nice to just layer. Use cardstock and just layer the photos. Okay, so next page here, I did a little ruffle, and I actually sewed some sequins and some beads on there. So I think that's so pretty. Okay. And then this is actually a tuck spot. And again, perfect place to do some journaling. You know what else I love? I love to add like a verse or a poem on a card like this. That would be really pretty, but you can also do okay, I don't have something that small, but you can do even a photo. If you have a photo that's small enough, you can actually frame that on there. So, but yeah, I would just use this as a journaling card. You could journal on the back and then do a verse on the front. Then it just tucks in here. I think that looks so pretty. Okay, so this is just some scrapbook paper. I think it's so cute. And then I glued some paper on the back. This is a digital of mine. And again, you could just do a little bit of journaling on the back, and it's just like a pretty little tag that you have here. Okay, so this side here, again, I have a frame. I love to use frames, and I left this open so that it's easier to tuck in a picture. And again, I did the same idea here. Basically, grab your photo and make sure the size is correct, and then it just gets tucked in there. But then this is really pretty. I even printed the back. It's double-sided, so you can technically you can write a date or a verse here and then do journaling on the back, or you can just add one of these here. Like, that's really pretty. And then it can go down on a page. So anyways, ideas for you guys. I hope that you guys find this inspiring. I'm just trying to give you guys more ideas. Instead of just doing a flip through, I figured I can also give tips on how my thinking process is about, you know, when I make a journal. I really, I like to think about how the person's going to use it. And so explaining it might be helpful or give you guys ideas. So this right here, once you tuck in a photo, you can always glue it down so that it stays flat. Okay, so here I have a little paper clip, and again, I love to just use paper clips and clip things on here. So this again is a printable from my shop, and what I'm going to do is, so this is just stuck on here, and again, it's so I think it's so pretty to just have, like, to just kind of clip things into a journal with the paper clip. And then I have this, it's a journaling prompt. You can actually even put a photo if you want, like maybe on the back side, or just use this for journaling. I thought that was really cute. And then again, this is another journaling card, and again, you can journal on the back, or you can just glue it down, and it just kind of gives you some more visual interest on the page. And then again, in here is another tuck spot. And then here again is like kind of like a perfect little tuck spot for photos, or a little packet like this can go in there. Okay, maybe this is too thick. No, maybe that would work. Let's see. It's making it thicker. But I think it's pretty. I think it would be pretty if you just have this like kind of sitting on a shelf. I think that would work. So that's kind of, you can do that, or you can even just tuck in a couple cards in there. Like, how cute is that? I actually wove through this ribbon. I wove this ribbon through the lace, and I think it's so pretty. I just love that effect. Okay, so that's kind of a spot for there. This again could be, you can have a photo there, depending on which way your photo is, or you can just go like this. Like, how cute is that? I love this polka dotted paper. It's so pretty. Okay, again, this right here is a perfect place for, again, journaling. You can even do a photo in there. I think anything would work. Okay, I got a little pocket here. It's a lace pocket, and it's all hand stitched. And I have a little seal, a pink seal right there. And then this comes out. Okay, so I included this. I think this is really pretty as a kind of like a title. I think it'd be pretty to write on here. And then you can do the photo on top. Or you can even make it a tuck spot and then just tuck in the, you know, a couple photos. Let's see. So that would be cute too. Okay. So that's kind of my idea about this one. And then this is a little coin envelope, and I think it's so cute. This comes from a different kit, but I will link it below. And this pulls out, and again, you have this little card, and you can just kind of journal on there. And this paper is actually linen paper, so it has really nice texture to it. And again, how cute would it be if like you can actually tape in a little lock of the baby's hair. That would be so cute for like the baby's first haircut. And then you can just tuck it in there, and it's kind of like a nice little memory. So sweet. Okay, and then right here we have another little pocket, and then I have some more. I have this printable with a little girl. I think that's so cute. Okay, so when I do my journaling or my journaling prompts, I really like to kind of not be too specific. Like I have a baby book that I used, and it had really specific prompts. Like it shows like the teeth. When did the baby lose the first tooth, the second tooth? And it had like all the teeth in the mouth. And honestly, I probably got the first tooth and that's it, because I mean, I don't keep track of everything, but doing something like this, like our prayer for you or my favorite things or something kind of more, you can kind of look back and be like, okay, this is what I wish for you, or this is my prayer for you. And you can fill that out anytime. You don't have to kind of keep track of a specific date or whatever. So I have little journaling cards like this that I use kind of based on my experience journaling about my kids, so that you can kind of like write some things that are important. I mean, you don't have to write everything down, but it's really nice to have a few journaling prompts to kind of fill out, because sometimes life is busy, and my kid was like 6 months when I sat down and I started filling it out. And so I was able to look back and kind of write what was important, or like the few things that I remembered. And so that's kind of like my process or thinking process. Okay, again, another spot, perfect for journaling or for a photo. Again, that would be really pretty. And again, space for a photo or journaling. And we have another tuck spot here. And again, so when you have a busy page like this, you can just use it as a backdrop. So you can add a photo, you can glue one of these down. Again, one of the journaling prompts, things to remember, like what I want to remember about my child, that I felt like worked really well for like a baby book. Sometimes I'll go back monthly and I'll think, okay, what happened this month? What do I want to remember about my child, or what happened today? And so that kind of helps me in my journaling process. And again, you don't have to use these. You can always just add a photo. Okay, so that's kind of helps me in my journaling process. Okay, I included one of these. I think these are so fun. Basically, it's like a Polaroid frame, but it is floral, and I think it's so cute. I feel like everything I did was kind of this. I guess it would work this way too, right? Let's use another photo that might work better, or another image. Okay, so I suppose you can do it this way too and just trim off the edge. And that would be like just a really cute frame, but technically I made it so it goes up and down. Let's see if I have another picture I can pop in there. Okay, so that would be so cute for a photo. And if you're not sure about the coloring, let's say like everything's so pink and peachy and pretty, and you have maybe a photo that's super bright, always kind of be aware of, like, if you want to add a pretty picture in your journal and the colors seem to clash, you can turn it black and white, and that will give it kind of a timeless look. So that's kind of like what I've done in the past. So I think that's so pretty. I love these. I just made them and I can't wait to use them with my photos. Okay, so this right here, this is a digital from my shop. This is some handmade paper by Rose Hill Paper Cottage. I think it's so pretty, kind of the perfect accent. This is from my Pink Digital. I think it's my Pink Hearts Digital. I'll have to go back and look. But basically, you have some lined paper, and what I did was I made them half the size. So if you look at this, it has like almost like a line through. This was supposed to be like a full size, like this is a full size of paper. This was supposed to be like that big, but I minimized it to 5x7, and I printed 2 of these out so that I can fold it, and you have tiny little lines. I think it's so cute, so you can journal in there. And then again, you can journal on the front, on the back, and or you can even, you know, add a little photo on there. Let's see. Okay, so imagine this being like a smaller photo, like a wallet size photo. You can add a photo on there and then just glue it down, and then it can pop open, and you have like either more space for photos or journaling space. So this is like a nice way to kind of add more space to your pages by having something that folds. Okay, so I have this. And then I have a notebook paper. This is hand dyed, and I think it's so cute. Again, you can just use some washi tape, tape it on there. You can glue it on there. You can journal. Usually what I do is I'll journal on here first, because I don't want to glue it down in case I mess up on the writing, because if I mess up, I can turn it over. Or if I need to use more space for writing, I'll write on the back too, and I will write this way and then lift it up and write this way, so that when I tape it in or glue it in, you can have that space. It just can flip up. And so that's kind of one thing, or you can just tuck it back in here. And so I think that is so cute. Okay, let's see how I had them. Oh, let's see. And then I also have these, Sweet Baby of Mine and Sweet Baby. Like, that's so cute. How cute is that for a page, you know? I love that. Okay. So let's tuck these in. I'm not usually this chatty on my flip throughs, but I figure if people are watching, that I'm going to give ideas on how I kind of use my journals. And I used to do a lot of scrapbooking, so a lot of my, I kind of like to do both. I love to journal and scrapbook, so I kind of combine those ideas. Again, another tuck spot. And, oh, okay, so this is like a flag, and how cute is that? You can just glue it there. You can add a verse, you can add, let's see, I had some cutouts somewhere. Let's see. You can add like a little flower or a butterfly on there. So that's, I think that is so cute. Let's see, you can even go like this, but I kind of like it more up here. So I included that there in this little tuck spot. And again, I love, so what I do is when some papers I will print on like front and back. Some papers I will glue just on the top and on the bottom to form this tuck spot. And that way, it's kind of like I can just tuck in messages or anything in there that I want to use. I just love this option. So I try to add that in my journals, you know, to have that little tuck spot. Okay, and then this is an image, and it says fearfully and wonderfully made. I think that's so pretty. And let's see, and then I have a ruffle right here on the side, which I hand stitched. Okay, and then on the back here, I have a belly band, and I made it with this lace. It's so pretty. I love this lace. This lace is from Denise's shop, A Tattered Dream, and she's on Etsy, and I will link her below. And then this is some paper, and again, it's just folded, and I think it's just perfect for journaling. And keep in mind, you can always, you can tear pieces out, and that's sometimes what I'll do. Like, I love that torn edge. I think it looks so aesthetic and so pretty. So I included this here so that the owner can either tear it out or they could just journal on here about their child. So that's gonna go on here. Or you know what? How cute is this? I just had another idea. How cute would it be to have the child draw on this? That would be so cute. And then you can tuck it back in here. Okay, and then this, the glassine bag, is from A Tattered Dream, and I love this. This is actually inspired by her. Obviously, her work is just so pretty, but I really wanted to add this to it. And I have a little bit of a doily underneath. I have these cards. These are from Kylie with, let's see, Paper Daisy Journals. And then I stitched this little flower on here. I thought that would be so cute. And then I have the eyelash yarn right there just to add it some more dimension. And then some more little cards inside. And again, how cute would it be to put some more wallet-sized pictures in here? That would be really cute too. And again, journaling space on the back. These are so cute. And so they get tucked in there. And also, you can always tuck in more pictures or stuff behind the belly band. I think that's such a great way to use the space. Okay, so here I have this oval frame, and I think it's so pretty. And I actually made this bow on there, and this lifts up. And again, this right here is taped on with washi tape, which is removable. So basically, you can take this out, replace it with a picture of the child, and then this could just go in the journal somewhere. I just thought it was pretty like that, but honestly, I would put a picture of my child and then just use the cards somewhere else. And then here we have the last page, and I included some more of those, and I included some more of the Polaroids. And I didn't cut these out because I figured you can write on them and you can use them and glue them down like this. Like that would be so pretty. Or I figured it might be easier to glue a photo right on top of it than underneath it. So I left this one just like that. That might be easier to just glue it on top. See, you can just kind of figure out where you need to cut it. So it's a little bit bigger, and then it might be easier to just put glue and glue it like that. So I left that there, and this is again another tuck spot. I think it's so fun to do baby journals. My kids are pretty big now, and so I really enjoyed working on this baby journal. And okay, so this is the journal, and then I have this little one on here too, and I have this little, how cute is that? I love it. It's vintage, so it's like pink. It's like plastic, but it's so cute. Anyway, so that clips on, and then this is just like a little journaling card. Again, you can journal on it, but I think you can even use it in the journal anywhere. Like, let's see. You can, sit it down with a verse or with, I think that's so pretty. Okay, and then this opens up. I have the butterfly again on there. And these coin envelopes are in my Etsy shop. I can't remember the digital. I think it's the Pink Hearts digital maybe. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys this little, it's like a little, I don't even know what to call it, but I think it's so cute. Let's see. Okay. And so this opens up, and so right here you have journaling space, but honestly I would even use the space for photos. You can always add little photos in here. And so this is like, it kind of opens up. It's like an accordion journal book, and I think it's so cute. Like, how sweet is that? And so just like little places to journal about the baby. And then it also like your favorite things, milestones. Like how cute is this little image of the little girl? So you can always even put a photo on here. I think that this would work so well. Okay, so now I'm going to see if I can tie it up again. Okay. I should probably do a tutorial on this. This was a really fun little project to do. I think it's so cute, and I think it would work really well as a gift for somebody, even for like, I don't know, I guess I'm thinking of like a couple's gift, like I would do this for, with pictures of me and my husband. I think that would be so cute. Or just photos of my kids, you know. Okay, so how cute is this? And I was gonna mention that these little cards, I have a digital, and what I did was I minimized the print. So I printed 2 digital sheets per page, and then I cut them into squares. And I inked the edges, and I think they look so cute. They look like tiny little cards, especially on here, since this looks like a present. That looks like a tiny card. I think it's so cute. So, and then it happened to fit into my coin envelope, and so I just used this. And so that is my so yeah, I think this is so cute. If you guys enjoyed this video, or if you guys want to see like a tutorial on how to make anything, let me know, because I'm actually thinking of doing some craft with me videos, and I can show you guys how I made some of these pieces. I was kind of on a time crunch because the baby shower was coming up, and I wanted to get this journal done, and so I didn't have time to actually do a craft with me. I just kind of worked and worked and worked on this. I think it probably took 30 to 40 hours to create this. I know it sounds kind of like crazy, but I spend a lot of time on my journals. I spend 30 to 40 hours usually on them. And so, because there's so much detail, and I don't know, that's just how I work. I like to create things, and I like to take my time with my journals because I want to be happy with them when I'm done with them. So anyways, I'm going to link all the digitals I use for these below. So if you guys are interested in any of them, if I missed something, please let me know in the comments below, and I will get back to you. And I hope you enjoyed this flip through and all the tips, and even all the ways that I kind of would use the journal. I'm hoping that's going to be helpful to somebody. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit the like button. That really helps me out. And if you would like to see more, please subscribe and hit the bell button. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.